up, my boy?
So what's going on?
Welcome to another episode of Siempre Pendientes.
Episode what? Episode what?
Episode 3.
3.
Still nervous. Still trying to put things together in my mind of what we're gonna about to. Because my boy comes in and he does all the setup, and I do a little bit of it, but I'm trying to think of what's the subject gonna be.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that we freestyled it, bro, because
It's more generic, you know?
I think so. I don't like. I mean, it's cool having like I guess, what to talk about.
Yeah, more structure. Eventually, it's gonna be more structure.
Yeah.
Right now, we're testing water.
I feel
we're
like
catching our flow.
Yeah, for sure, bro. But lately I've been, I don't know, just feeling good, feeling vibey. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean, I've been kind of anxious.
How's your week? How's your week been going?
The week actually went by pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did. Now that you say it, it did go. It did go pretty fast. Hey, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's I think a month and a half already.
Oh boy. If you're catching on to our podcast, I mean, the reason why we give each other props because we go. I mean, everybody got their thing going on, but I know my boy understands what I'm talking about, so I'm proud of you, bro.
Thanks, man. What about you? How you doing?
Going on 9 months. I mean, clear as water. I've relapsed 4 times.
Yeah.
But I've been sober, like, from those 4, it was like nothing compared to how I used to be.
Yeah, I think you haven't gone on a binge, which is good. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You've fallen, say you relapsed, but you haven't gone like on a binge.
Talking about that, I've been this whole week I was on a relapse investigation trip. Like, I was just looking up interviews, man. I saw one that really, I mean, the one with Eminem.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that deep, bro. And when I seen his interview, it just gives me motivation, way, like, to understand. I know because he's one of the real ones in that industry. I feel like, and for him, he said in that interview, he said, man, just being sober, like, he doesn't want to return to that life again. And when he said that, I got the chills, bro, because I feel the same way. And I know and I understand him, you know?
Yeah, man. It's, I mean, at the moment when it happens, say your body probably feels good, you probably feel okay. But then you kind of start thinking about the next day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's I felt those times that I did, I felt guilt, like what we always talk about.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm doing good, and then boom. But it's something, I don't want to sound like a victim, pero I mean, es una enfermedad, way, you know, that our body still goes through. And that's why I'm so proud of you, bro, because as long as we're maintaining, I think we're good and everybody else is good.
Yeah.
Like, mentally, health-wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything around you, at least in my home, bro, my kids are happy, my wife is happy, I'm happy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, everything is like bubbling, and I know, I see it in you, like, you're getting jelly, you're starting to, you know?
Yeah, waking up feels. I mean, I've been waking up really early now, but just waking up and not having that fucking feeling.
Yeah.
You know, that airplane fucking landing.
Yeah, bro. And I want to remind everybody, like, the reason why we started this podcast, one of the main reasons, at least for me, is speaking with you guys and speaking to my cousin right here. I get a breakthrough mentally Like I get to express. I don't know what I'm living the day to day. You know what I'm doing. Sometimes I really didn't speak on it, but sitting here, being on the microphone, getting the chills, that it makes me feel good. I'm able to just keep pushing, and I don't know how you feel, bro.
I mean, like I said, I don't. I mean, I go through. I guess on a daily basis, it does cross my mind. Like, fuck, maybe I could have one fucking beer, you know.
Yeah.
But I know that as soon as I taste that shit, I lose that control, that mental, thinking that once okay, but me, I still doubt myself that if I do have a drink, I'm just gonna keep going.
And it's like a scare, like
Yeah,
yeah.
because next thing you know, it's been 3 weeks, and I
Yeah.
talk about it like it happened yesterday. For example, I can have a beer right now, and I know I'm gonna keep going and going and going. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and the following day and the following day. Next thing you know, when I realize that I've been fucking up, it's been 3 weeks,
I feel you.
and
on
it feels
that.
like a blink of an eye. You
I
know what
feel
I mean?
you on that, yeah. Totally fucking understand that, bro.
You know.
Totally.
And then you're like, what the fuck did I do for the last 3 weeks? And then you start thinking like, I was just waking up. Yeah, maybe I'm a functional drunk. Maybe I'll make it to work. But I get home, I pound, and then I don't do shit,
And those are the days that we don't miss,
Yeah.
that we don't want to get back to. But sometimes your body, I mean, in my case, being up, trying to work, getting all like uppers, it's weird, fool. It's weird. It's weird how your body just get immune to it. Like it immunes to it, and I hate that feeling, bro. I hate that feeling. So that's what helps me. Aside, I mean, como te digo, bro, like coming here and vibing while you're setting up everything, just meditating. At the same time, like I'm thinking about what's the next move. I think I'm always on that tip. Like, what's the next move? What's the next move lately? Because I've been good sober, so I've been feeling like that. Like, what's the next move? But when I was when I was on one, food, like I felt stuck. Like I was thinking, what's my next move? But I couldn't do it.
No, sometimes I remember one time I did like a little walkthrough, and I told you, oh, we gotta replace this, we gotta replace that, and then this is happening right here. And I was looking at you, and I was like, okay, this was listening. No, he's hearing me, but he's not listening.
I wasn't
to
listening, bro.
It was just going from one ear to the other.
You get in zombie mode, bro.
Yeah.
You get in zombie mode. Yeah. Once you come to your senses, it's never too late. It's never too late because I've told myself, and everybody tells me it's part of the process. Part of the process. I don't want it to be part of the process no more, bro. Like I've gotten to that point where I don't want it to be part of the process.
Yeah.
So I feel like right now, like me siento. I mean, llevo 9 months, 9 meses, and like I was telling you, I go to my brother's house with joy, bro. Like I go to my mom's house with joy. Like when I was on that shit, like I was still able to function. But those are the days that I don't like. I don't want to go back to, man.
Yeah, and then like for example, you say you go to your brother's house, your mom's house, and you might still get those looks where like, is he partying or not? But you knowing that you're fucking good, it don't matter, Because at the end of the day, sometimes people are always going to put you in a category or label you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just because I'm not afraid to show my true colors either.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm not out there like that either. Like, for a while I thought, I was able to control myself and people not find out. But eventually, like, even the morro, güey, te pendejas, Te pendejas machín. You think everything's going to be all right. I mean, thank God so far I'm still here, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Pero neta le doy gracias a Dios, güey, que nos, I mean, at least que nos ha puesto en unos pasos cabrones, but at the same time we're able to, you know, actually look up and analyze things and still at least try, you know.
Yeah.
At least we're trying and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, every day it's a battle, but it's easier to take it a day at a time because one day it's not difficult.
So what helps you, like, do you watch TikToks videos and shit like that keep you motivated? Like, what do you do?
Well, you know how the algorithm works with TikTok. Once you like something, for example, morning prayer, then you start getting those more often.
Yeah.
Before, like when when I'm drunk and shit like that, I just bam, swipe up to see something stupid or whatever catches your eye. You know, and it's sad to say that, you know, when you're in your worst, that's when you start talking to God and asking Him for, you know. I say it in a way where, like, when you're feeling good or drunk or on one or whatever, no le pides, or you forget about it. At least me, you know. And like recently, I've always been the type of guy where before I go to sleep, me persino, and I not all the time, but I say thank you, you know.
Yeah.
But for sure, in the mornings, I'm always like, as soon as I open my eyes, especially now that I'm sober and I don't have that dark cloud over my head, because I've been sober, I do thank them for letting me at least open my eyes and see the light of another day, you know.
Fuck yeah.
And then I get up.
Sorry, but.
And then I get up, and then, you know, normal routine, but feeling good. You know, I do, and now, like, I catch myself, you know, because I did join a couple of TikTok accounts that have a similar medical issue as I do, you know, with the cirrhosis thing. Yeah. So, you know, I watch people have their opinion. I type my opinion and they respond to it, and you know, it helps me. I don't do it all day. I look at stupid shit all the time, don't get me wrong, but at least I get my, you know, like, okay, keep it sober, keep going. It's just making me feel good, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. Sorry, I'm over here trying to put the live thing, but I hear you, and
Going live or what?
Yeah.
You still have that timer on?
The timer's right there, look. 29. Whoa, it's kind of fucked up.
I don't think we have 20 minutes.
We'll just go for like another 20, 30.
Yeah.
Let me get my. Oh no, let's just.
We'll do it right now on a commercial.
Yeah.
We'll be back after this commercial break.
But I totally hear you. So what you're saying is that God.
I'm leaning more towards Him right now.
You know what
support,
I mean? I mean, that's been one of my strengths too, leaning more on God. Like you say, yo siempre también he creído en Dios, güey. We always went to Catholic Church, St. Lucy's in City Terrace, and I've always been a believer, bro, because I remember going to church, and I remember seeing my dad and my mom really, really, really engage in the spirit, like in the spirit realm at church. Yeah. So you grew up with that, and I always, siempre también, súbete al freeway, te persinas.
Yeah.
Te vas a dormir, te persinas.
O pasas por una church, you remove your hat, te persinas.
Respect, you know? So I'm trying to lean more to those genuine teachings and lessons that I grew up with, that when I started fucking up, you lose sight of all that stuff.
Yeah.
And right now that I'm sober, I look back at those childhood moments, going to church, you know, being good. What was I doing then that never made me focus on drugs? Like, like those things que me gustan. Like, I mean, now I have my 3 kids.
Yeah.
So that's already a handful right there. But I'm trying to like remember those days and like I wasn't doing this shit. Like why, you know? Like I don't know if you feel me on that.
No, yeah, but I mean, I think we were just kids at the
Yeah.
time, you know. So it's kind of harder to get it. I mean, to get addicted into
Yeah.
something or have. I mean, as a grown up, who's gonna tell you not to do something? You know.
And bro, like all those happiness way, like I try to do them now. Like as even, I don't know if you remember, we used to go right there on Wabash by Evergreen Elementary, by the next to the library. Había una store que vendía pogs, vendía baseball cards, football cards. It was like a trading
Like
store.
going towards.
You know where Joyce video was on Wabash?
Yeah.
Estaba. Okay, está la
Llegan-
library.
Llegando a las Robles para este lado, right? Towards the park.
Sí, coming to the park.
From
¿Ya ves
from
que está la Martínez?
Ajá.
Across from Martínez estaba una tienda ahí. En la esquina. Era en la pura esquina.
Las Robles.
Was it Robles?
Sí.
Y vendían baseball cards and all kinds of stuff. Pogs. Remember the
Well,
Pogs?
there were marquetas on both sides, right? Las Robles y la Martínez.
No, sí, pero no. Yo te digo, estaba on the Martínez side. You just had to cross the street y está en la corner.
And then they had like donde cortaban pelo, un salón.
Yeah,
¿no?
yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So that building, the first shop, estaba una store que vendía baseball cards.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to buy.
Bro, I go
We
to
used to
Target.
buy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
That memory just popped into my head. Man.
see what I mean?
I was opening up a card, I remember, and I was like, who the fuck is Brett Favre? I couldn't even pronounce his name.
Hey,
I was
bro.
like, how do you say that last name? Because it's Favre,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, who the fuck is Brett Favre, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that memory just came in right now.
And those are the memories I try to dig into. So I go to Target, bro. I'm like a kid at a candy store when I see these cards. I buy the whole box.
Oh, you're collecting them?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And
I try to get into it.
we get home. My girl's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm opening the packs, fool. Like, I'm trying to get a good card." And but I refer to a lot of those memories, and that helps me push forward.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, doing little things like that, bro. Like, bring me happiness where I feel happy, and I'm just in a happy place, and
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah, you just feel like that kid that was opening
Yeah.
packs back in the day.
Like the other day, I was online. I was trying to order some Pogs.
All right.
Remember that? The
With
slammers. If everybody knows, in the 90s, we used to have those Pogs. You would put them face down, and then with a slammer, hit them. Whoever flipped the Pog would win that Pog. And there was all kinds of tricks, huh?
Yeah,
Saludos a Belvedere Middle School, man. Belvedere Middle School, if you don't know, it's located on Chavez and Record. They've knocked it down. They've made it a nice school.
It looks like a fucking college right now.
It does, man. Honestly, in East LA, Boyle Heights, right now the students cannot complain about school, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Because we got some beautiful schools right now. Roosevelt got upgraded. I'm sure it was over $1 million project, which well-deserved. Boyle Heights, man. Yeah, it was about time, you know. I mean, those buildings were history, but yeah, it's a beautiful school now. Congratulations, Roosevelt. Right? And we still, I think that's what fucked me up.
That's why your lungs are all fucking
going to our building, fool.
Mold everywhere, you know.
Neta, man.
Well, también LAX is going to go through a facelift right now because of the Olympic Games. Or the World Cup or whatever it is.
I bet, bro.
Yeah, they got $14 billion, I think, to fix it up and then avoid all the traffic jams.
Hey, LAX, hit us up. We could do El Momo right there next to Idomeco, or you know what I mean? Hey, 50-50 cut right there. So, president from LAX, hit me up. But yeah, bro, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I feel like as long as I'm good, I could carry with a lot of the weight. And when I'm weak, it's like I'm weak already, and all that extra weight, like I kind of push back and then I'm just like in an uncomfortable place. But right now I'm feeling blessed, and I'm glad you're feeling good, bro.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm trying, but What about you? What's up with that sauna suit? You still wearing it?
Yeah.
Still running?
So I was going hard when I told you, hey, fool, I got a sauna suit, but it didn't fit me. Well, anyway, I ran, fool, like a good 2 weeks, seguidas. And right now, like, I haven't gone, fool. But I'm going to get back to it.
Yeah, you have to stay on it because right now with the cold season, that's when we start gaining weight.
Yeah.
You know, you start eating comfort food.
Oh, yeah, bro.
All that, you know.
Is this the favorite time of year?
Oh, yeah.
I love this. Man, lo que es octubre a febrero, todavía marzo. Oh, man, bro.
Yeah.
I love this
tiempo de
fucking...
frío, you know.
This is my time of the year.
That's when girls start looking for chubby guys like us.
For chubby guys with the barba. I love October. I don't know. It feels like families come together. There's more joy in the world. Even though you end
up fighting. You know?
Exactly. But I feel like the family's more, I don't know. You can stay home, drink a fucking hot chocolate with marshmallows in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know?
Un chocolate abuelita, you know?
There you go. Ya cuando empieza noviembre, güey, that's the, I mean, I know a lot of people will agree.
You like tamales or no?
Yeah, güey. Yeah. Mi suegra hace unos de frijol con queso, güey. Fire, bro. Yeah. Fire. Yeah, like my girl got a good cooking background, güey. Her mom used to sell también birria at her house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so my girl comes from a line of cooking, and her mom used to sell birria in back of her house too, for a while.
Damn.
So then when we met, she told me that one of her dreams was to own a restaurant one day. Because she saw her parents do the same thing as mine almost.
Yeah.
They just didn't do it for a long time. But once she was working there, like, she was seeing everything going on, like, her dream was to own a restaurant. And I tell her now, like, well, shit, look at you now.
Yeah.
Like, we met, and then she puts in, like, fucking major part in here. And, you know.
Well, it's on the blood, I guess, on both sides.
Yeah, bro. Su mamá tenía buena mano para cocinar, güey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she makes some bomb-ass también. Well, I think this is from my girl's family. Unas tostadas largas así, son como de chicharrón delgado, a little bit. Y luego le ponen pollo.
Oh.
Pollo, and then queso de ese del powder one. Cotija, frijoles, fire, fool.
Yeah.
Those are from Guadalajara. And
pero es el chicharrón
tostada larga. They call it tostada larga.
Oh, yeah?
It's like this long. And pinche tostadón, güey, but that shit's fire, fool.
Yeah.
Or they also do a torta de mole. So they'll fucking...
getting hungry already.
I'm fucking starving. Let's get some food. Son unas... so they make the mole, they put chicken in the bolillo, y lo bañan, güey, como una torta ahogada almost. Fire, fool. Fire. And then when we opened up, she's the one... I mean... I had known about tortas ahogadas, but... I told her, let me see, get down with the salsas. Bro. When we did the torta ahogada as a tester, bro, no mames. It tasted just like the one Jalisco. We went to Jalisco, me and her. One day we went on a trip. We went to this place called Tortas El Sears. So the reason they call this man Tortas El Sears, because he used to post up literally outside of a Sears. Y, güey, unas tortitas chiquitas, güey, pero con un sabor que no mames, da.
Pero tan chiquitas para que te compres unas 2, 3.
De unas 4 mordidas me las chingué. Hey, food, netas, just standing there me chingué como 3, güey. Pero, food, talk about flavors, güey, like... So when we did the tester, my girl, we were not trying to copy their style, but my girl did it her way of like learning. No mames, it was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're thinking we're gonna start bringing that back too, the torta ahogada to the spot. So that's gonna be another menu item at it.
That's good. You know, as soon as Josh came in, he's all like, I'm gonna put the manteca. I was like, all right, fool, we gotta get the hooches,
Hell
boom,
yeah.
boom, cut the meat, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm the type of guy that I learn more watching than,
Yeah, of course,
and
bro.
eventually doing, but,
Yeah.
I just kept seeing you, maybe not asking too many questions, but,
Yeah, I know. I know. That's the way I operate too. But and I totally feel comfortable. Like I know Sunday, I didn't worry about shit, bro. You know.
So whoever ate, what is it, this
On
Sunday? It was me and Josh cooking.
Him and Josh. So mad props for that, bro. Cause that's what I mean, like helping each other too. You know.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I mean, Josh is very good at asking questions,
Yeah.
which I like. I like especially younger
Yeah.
younger crowd, because sometimes you're either too shy or you're afraid to ask, or sometimes they tell you like, you know how to do it. Yeah, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But then you're like,
Cagan todo el.
say, like they don't know how to do it
Yeah.
because they say yes just because.
It's just out of nervousness.
Yeah.
But nah, I feel like Josh is very mature for Josh is he's a friend of the family who's been helping for a while now, and he's been everywhere, register, serving, comal, you too.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because I go back to when I was a kid, and I remember learning everything. I went from chopping to charging to putting the jalapenos to wrapping to out the door.
Yeah.
So one of my strategies that I wanted to do is I wanted everybody that was on the team to learn everything,
Yeah.
and because that way everybody has each other's back.
Yeah.
And you can step in like how me and you do it.
Yeah.
Hey, fool, you want me to take everything out? Por favor.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to dishes, like,
Yeah.
and what you say, like youngsters sometimes, they, like, es de aprender el modo de trabajar,
Yeah, but I think we have to put like the youngsters that are new at least a couple days on the dishes, food, because I
Yeah.
think they underestimate that position.
Yeah.
It's busy back there.
No,
fool.
yeah, we definitely should, because it's part of the kitchen process.
Así también ellos ven when they're only carrying one fucking charola, instead of just dumping it there, they think about it. Oh shit,
Yeah,
I can just wash it,
yeah.
take it with me, la seco, and then put it. It's only one
Yeah.
or two,
So if you're listening, we got more teamwork to do. But I agree, totally agree. And it's only gonna help you, and help everybody on the long run. Maybe even not. Like I want, and also like I always wanted a job where I wanted to teach people or youth, like that you don't have to stay here. Like for example, Danny, right? I want to teach that little fool todo lo que pueda aprender, güey. And he talked to me about barber school. I'm fucking happy for that shit.
Yeah.
Because I know that if we push him hard right here, anything else is gonna be easy.
Oh yeah.
And the kitchen work, no, it's not just como él dice, pon el traste ahí en,
Yeah.
es de, como aquí todos somos dishwashers, aquí todos somos cashiers, aquí todos somos servers, cocineros, but we all have each other's back.
Yeah.
But if you put that, whatever you learn here into, and I wish somebody would have told me what I was learning at other jobs to put it into my,
Yeah.
Pero I did it alone, and it's cool. Pero no sé, a mí me cayó el 20 un poquito tarde because I was like stupid,
Yeah. Yeah.
But nah, man, like we want to get these fucking youngsters ready for the world.
Yeah, I mean, right here they can grind it out, and whenever they actually hit the work field out there, I mean, aquí at the end of the day, like Danny is recomendado by me
Of
to
course,
you,
family.
but he's a friend of my son,
Yeah.
which my son, bajita la mano, he's a good kid.
Of course, bro.
So I see Danny the same way.
Of course.
So they're here and they can feel at home. They can feel.
That's what I'm talking about.
But at the same time, not because we can make them feel safe or at home.
No,
doesn't mean that we can't work them, because you work them, and then when they go somewhere else, it's gonna be a walk in the park. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I understand that. Like that's a philosophy of life that I carry with me now.
Yeah.
Like even here, bro. Like nothing is promised,
Yeah.
So I try to learn as much as what I'm doing, fuck, you know, God has the wheel. So, si un día, you know, ya no puedo hacer esto, way, I gotta find something, you know.
Yeah.
So I know I'm learning a lot of valuable lessons here.
No, but I mean, for example, like your brother Wicho,
Yeah,
he has his kids.
yeah.
I mean, eventually your kid
I mean, yeah.
are
Hopefully,
gonna grow up.
so
And
far,
it's gonna be just another hand
yeah.
helping you
So
out.
far, they like once when I come. Like sometimes I come on Wednesday, and we start you know, just prepping stuff for the following day, Thursday. And my son throws on the apron, he puts on gloves, and he's like, I want to help you, Dad. I want to help you. So that, to me, bro, los veo, it brings me so much happiness. And at the same time, proud, you know, because hopefully one day they do want to follow that footstep. And, you know, he gets the cuchillo, and he tries to help me, bro,
Yeah.
you know.
No, it's good. I mean, time flies, and
Oh, yeah.
and it's a cliche that everybody says, "Oh, aprovecha que están chiquillos."
Yeah, and it's true.
But time does fucking fly.
It's
I mean,
true.
I have a 19-year-old kid.
Right.
Like what the
Right,
fuck?
and you need another one. So, Mayra,
Nah.
you guys need another baby, a baby girl, bro.
And my son told me have another kid, and I was like, "What? You want to babysit?" He's like, "Why me?" I
He's
was
gonna
like,
have to.
Exactly.
He's gonna have to.
But nah.
It's cool, mijo. Look, just find your girl. Que tu dad tenga una baby girl. You and your girl just take care of her. We'll be straight.
But I like.
I can't wait for that day for me to say that. I won't trip if my son is a father.
Yeah.
How does it feel, wait, to say that? Like how?
Like I see grandparents que se dicen, oh, está bien culeco con their grandkid.
Yeah.
And as much as I have this hard shell, like,
It's gonna break.
it's going to break, because I think if I was to see a grandkid, obviously you kind of feel like it's yours,
Yeah.
Obviously it's not
Well, I
yours,
mean, it's the blood of your
Yeah.
blood, you know.
And then for my side of the family, I'm the only one with the kid. So that
True.
last name, the Quinto,
True.
if my son doesn't have any kids, that last name is pretty much gone, fool. Because a woman gets
That's
married, y lo pierde.
Yeah.
She might have it as a second last name, but aquí no se usa eso, se usa en Mexico, So if my son doesn't have any kids, which you can wait, but
Yeah.
but that last name is just
Yeah.
it's gonna be gone.
I feel you on that. Well, I think the universe has a good plan for
Pero
your
quiero
son.
que se encuentre something.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Que conozca.
Of course.
Maybe they can date, travel, fucking be together.
Do everything young right now.
Yeah.
The young thing, do it right now. I feel like I mean, there's nothing wrong with having kids, but I feel like when you do have young kids at a young age, the thing reverses itself. So if you're a dad at 19 or 18, whatever, now you gotta be a father at a young age. Like now, because even me at 38, becoming a father was kind of like a transformation, bro. I don't know. I felt even my body, like I transformed into a dad. So at an age of 18 or 19, whatever, if you have a kid, it means like a lot of your partying has to stop.
Yeah.
A lot of kicking it with the homies has to stop, and you have to just change your mentality. Because if when I became a dad at 30, I'm not saying I was kicking it with the homies and all that, but I made more time to go chill with with friends and family. I wasn't really focused on like, okay, I'm gonna be a dad within the next year. Like it was more like I was just living, and then once I became a dad, well, it's a transformation. With like I said, less partying. So then once you have your kid. And I'm saying it because I've seen relationships fall out when their kid is older.
Yeah.
So that's why I say congratulations to you, because I know you guys started young,
Yeah.
and you guys stuck it out, bro. Like that's what makes your son a good kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like right now our mentality, like me and Myra's, like we have that. Oh, no matter where we can go anywhere right
Yeah.
now. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
we have an adult already as a kid.
Yeah.
Obviously, we worry for him. And that's never gonna go away. My son can be a 30-year-old kid, and I can be fucking.
He's still your baby.
Yeah, he's still my kid, and I'm
He's
always
still
gonna
your
worry.
baby.
You know, but for example, what I'm trying to say is that now me and Myra can go anywhere, and not. I mean, we have a dog, but that's what my son's there for. Too.
Yeah.
But no matter what we decide to do, we can do it comfortably right now. You know, we already say use our youth.
Yeah.
Let's focus on our son.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we're not that old, you know, so we can still have
So-
fun.
And see, that's what I mean. So, when you were young,
I
the
gave it
story-
up, you know.
gave it up.
Yeah.
You know, and now that you're older,
Analgas.
Trácase. But now that you're older, you and your lady can go out.
Yeah, now we can have fun.
You know what I mean? So I think it's being a father at a young age is understanding that you got to give up a lot of the things that you're doing right now.
Yeah,
And it doesn't mean that they're bad.
yeah,
It doesn't mean that they're bad things. It just means that it's just a change in your life, you know. And it's not like the end of the world,
yeah,
you know. And some fools really take it like, man, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. But it's like, Dick, you're a dad now, bro.
yeah.
And
Yeah, and shout out to Myra's little brother, the youngest one.
yeah.
His lady just gave birth to his kid.
Oh man, congratulations.
Couple days, maybe like a week ago, we went to go see him.
All right, baby
Beautiful,
boy or baby
beautiful
girl?
little girl. I mean, you know, she had C-section, which kind of like it wasn't like a natural birth.
Yeah.
Pero no, like
Everything came out
Yeah,
clean.
bien finita la
That's
carita.
love.
She had a lot of hair. But yeah, I mean, he's like 25, I think. So, but I can see already the change, like the way he talks and everything now. And you know, because I asked him, "Oh, what do you think now?" You know, because now it's not about you; it's about your
them.
girls, especially because you have girls.
Yeah.
You know, your lady and your daughter. You know, so how do you feel when he gives me like his answers are more mature than they were, say, a couple months ago or maybe a year ago when he wasn't thinking about being a father. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes it happens, and people change and mature, and it's all for the better. And there's obviously those examples where, the guy doesn't want them, or maybe vice versa. The girl wasn't expecting and she doesn't want,
Yeah, that's another conflict right there.
Yeah.
That's another. Yeah, that's, and I think that those couples have room for like at least working it out for the sake of the child.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a kid is a beautiful thing, and I feel like having both of your parents, it's a blessing because you learn from both sides,
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know, I feel like if you're going through something like that, I feel like you have to make it work for your kids.
Yeah, for sure.
And then put all the bullshit aside, put your pride aside, put your ego aside, and then just, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Leave it in God's hands, but, keep the peace for the baby.
Yeah. True. All right.
You want to get some grub? Or
Yeah, we should go eat,
Let's go.
So, everybody, thanks for watching.
Thanks for
episode
watching,
what?
for sure. 3.
Episode 3.
Trey. Tres.
I'm still talking to my agent, trying to get him to get me out of this podcast, but
Hey. Let's go.
But I signed a contract, so. All right, well, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on episode número 4.
Número 4.
So we're gonna try to air all these episodes in between either Tuesdays or Thursdays. We do have this episode coming up soon.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Hasta luego.